welcome to the Dress Up Mom. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Recently, my father-in-law turned 90 years old and we had the most incredible family celebration for him. And today I'm going to tell you about one of the things that we did as a family that you might want to replicate or at least might find interesting. But first, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I love you. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed but like what you're seeing, please do. It's the button. It's free. It's right here. It'll mean the world to me. I'm also on all the social media places, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dress Up Mom, hashtag The Dress Up Mom. So as I said, my father-in-law recently turned 90, and for a while we had been planning this great party for him. Now, what was incredible is that every one of his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren were at the event, which to me is the epitome of a successful life. That's what I would want at my 90th birthday. We had also been planning to do some sort of a video tribute to him. We've done many of those over the years, and really we're looking for something a little bit different to do. So we ended up deciding to ask the family a couple different questions. First, we asked everybody to tell us the date of their 90th birthday, and then what one big change or difference in the world they thought would happen by the time that they're 90. Now, what was interesting is we had people ranging from mid-60s all the way down to like my 2-year-old little niece. So we had a big range of people that were answering this question. So it was interesting because the answers came back in sort of buckets. There were about 20 of us, and I would say a quarter of the people talked about technology, as overall technology as being a big thing. Another quarter talked about medical advances. A third quarter talked about transportation. Transportation issues were really big in people's predictions for when they're 90. And then the final quarter, 25%, talked about social issues. And it was interesting because everybody answered the question sort of on their own and didn't talk to other people about it, but there were definitely these buckets. So I thought I would show you my answer to that question. By the time I'm 90, I predict and sincerely hope that women will finally have found their power and their voice, and that we will be paid equal to men, hold our fair share of both government and business positions. I feel like this is going to very much help our world to be more balanced, more compassionate, and just better all around. So as you can see, I fell in that quarter that talked about social issues. And I also want to say that my little thing was done a couple months before Oprah's Golden Globe speech, so I wasn't influenced by that. I truly do hope that what I predicted does come true. I'm starting to see some trends there. And 50% of the people in the room were women, and everybody was cheering for that. So anyway, that was just the first thing that came to my mind. Thought I'd also show you, here's a little shirt that we all got to wear for Pa's birthday, his 90th birthday celebration. These were given out. My brother-in-law got these for everybody, so it was really fun. It was just such a joyful, wonderful occasion. And I would just love to know, first off, if you have any great tips for people planning a celebratory birthday party for somebody older. And secondly, how would you answer that question? What are you hoping for, or what do you think one of the biggest changes will be in your life by the time that you are 90? Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I know this was sort of off topic, but something that I've had on my mind and just wanted to share. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.